Have you ever seen someone try to hide their feelings, but fail in the most obvious way possible? What if every glance, every small gesture, and every subtle reaction actually revealed something deeper? Is Deng Kai just being a caring co-star, or is he secretly unable to hide how he really feels about Kong Xueer? Stay with me, because we're about to dive into the most possessive, heart-fluttering moments that have fans completely convinced this is more than just acting. The Chinese entertainment industry is never short of fascinating dynamics, especially when two striking personalities are brought together in the same spotlight. One pairing that has recently captured massive attention is Deng Kai and Kong Xueer. Their interactions go far beyond ordinary co-star chemistry, radiating a kind of emotional tension that feels both subtle and undeniable. From the very beginning of their appearances together, audiences quickly sensed that something about them felt different. It wasn't just about visuals or on-screen compatibility, it was the energy between them. Deng Kai, known for his calm and composed demeanor, seems to reveal a noticeably softer and more expressive side whenever he is around Kong Xueer. This shift, though not dramatic, is enough to spark curiosity and endless discussions among fans who pay close attention to every detail. One of the most talked about aspects of their dynamic is Deng Kai's gaze. It is not the kind of glance one casually gives a colleague. Instead, it carries a certain depth, lingering, focused, and almost too intentional to be dismissed as coincidence. In various behind-the-scenes clips and public appearances, he often appears to be drawn toward Xueer, as if his attention naturally gravitates in her direction. Even in crowded environments filled with distractions, his eyes seem to return to her again and again. It's the kind of detail that might seem small at first, but once noticed, becomes impossible to ignore. Beyond eye contact, Deng Kai's body language further amplifies the impression that his feelings may run deeper than expected. He frequently displays protective instincts that feel spontaneous rather than calculated. Whether guiding Kong Xueer through a busy crowd, subtly positioning himself closer to her, or ensuring she is comfortable in public settings, his actions come across as instinctive. These gestures are not exaggerated or overly performative. They are quiet, almost subconscious, which is precisely why they resonate so strongly with viewers. Fans often describe this behavior as possessive, though not in a negative sense. Instead, it reflects a gentle form of attentiveness, a desire to look out for someone in a way that feels personal. There is a sense that Deng Kai is always aware of Xueer's presence, always tuned into her movements and reactions. It's not controlling, it's caring, but with just enough intensity to make people wonder where that instinct comes from. Their verbal interactions add another layer to this dynamic. During interviews or casual conversations, there are moments when Kong Xueer is speaking or engaging with others, and Deng Kai subtly inserts himself into the exchange. His tone remains light and natural, yet his timing often suggests a desire to stay connected to her in every situation. Rather than stepping back, he leans in, maintaining a presence that feels intentional, even when it appears effortless on the surface. Perhaps even more intriguing are the subtle shifts in Deng Kai's expressions. There have been instances where Kong Xueer interacts with other male figures, and Deng Kai's demeanor changes ever so slightly. It might be a brief pause, a faint tightening of his expression, or a momentary loss of his usual relaxed smile. These micro-expressions, though fleeting, have not gone unnoticed. For many fans, They hint at a trace of jealousy, unspoken, unconfirmed, but deeply felt. What makes everything even more compelling is the undeniable chemistry between Deng Kai and Kong Xueer. On screen, their connection feels natural and emotionally charged, drawing viewers into their shared space. Off-screen, however, that same chemistry persists in a way that feels even more authentic. Their laughter doesn't seem rehearsed, their reactions aren't overly polished, and the small moments they share often feel genuine rather than staged. This blurred line between professionalism and something more personal is what keeps audiences so invested. In an industry where interactions can often feel scripted or strategically curated, their dynamic stands out precisely because of its subtlety. They are not overtly expressive, nor do they openly confirm anything, yet the emotional undercurrent in their interactions speaks volumes. Naturally, this has led to widespread speculation. Some fans believe that what they are seeing is simply the result of strong professional chemistry, two talented individuals who happen to work exceptionally well together. Others, however, are convinced that there is something deeper beneath the surface, something that neither of them is fully revealing. Social media platforms are filled with analyses, slow-motion clips, and detailed breakdowns of their interactions, as fans attempt to decode every glance and gesture. Regardless of where the truth lies, one thing is certain: the presence of Deng Kai and Kong Xueer together creates an undeniable impact. Individually, they are both captivating in their own right. Together, however, they form a dynamic that feels magnetic, drawing attention effortlessly and leaving a lasting impression on anyone who watches them. In the end, whether Deng Kai truly cannot hide his feelings or whether all of this is simply the product of fan interpretation remains a mystery. Yet, it is precisely this ambiguity that makes their story so compelling. The uncertainty invites curiosity, fuels imagination, and keeps audiences coming back for more. Every shared glance, every subtle gesture, every quiet moment between Deng Kai and Kong Xueer carries a sense of possibility. And perhaps that is what makes it so irresistible, the feeling that behind all the subtlety, there might just be something real, waiting to be revealed. So, what do you think? Are these just natural interactions between co-stars, or is Deng Kai actually showing feelings he can't control when it comes to Kong Xueer? I want to hear your thoughts. Are you team just friends or team something more? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss more deep dives into your favorite celebrity moments. See you in the next video.